Hey there internets, I'm Michael and this is Diaries of a Newbie YouTuber for Monday the 24th of October 2016. So let's start with a review of my week. So what did I do this week? Well, there were no new videos because I actually had the week off. But what I did do during my week off was I went to a board game exhibition in London that is at the Victoria and Albert Museum of Childhood. Now, Victoria and Albert Museum has two parts, so do make sure you go to the right one, which is at Bethnal Green. The actual thing is just lots of board games, both old and new. It's really interesting. There's like Pandemic Prototype there, as well as another game by Matt Leacock that he's never actually released. So I highly recommend going along. I did put photos up while I was kind of doing my touring round. On social media, that is. So, you've probably seen some of that already. I did do some recording, but the lighting in there was absolutely terrible. Got these occasional spotlights. It's just, it was a nightmare trying to do anything. And my cold that I've had for the past month that just won't go anywhere was really acting up. I was streaming snot, so I couldn't really do a lot in the way of recording. But I just try and do some. I haven't yet to actually look at that and review it. But hopefully, fingers crossed, there will be something usable there. So yeah, as I say, I'm still fighting this cold. You can probably hear I'm quite bunged up. It just keeps coming back, and I get maybe a day respite where it's just a little sniffly, and then full blown blocked, can't breathe. But anyway, the other thing I did during my week off is I visited Games Fest, which is this mini con that was held in Tring. So that was interesting. There wasn't a huge amount going on. There wasn't much open gaming space. There was a bit in the downstairs area, but that was largely RPGs happening and an X-Wing tournament. They did also have a Star Realms tournament going on, but I didn't participate in that. I was able to play a prototype for Wasteland Justice, and I actually took a copy away from me. That's what this big box in the bag is. It's not like a marked up box, so I will be doing a review of that though, and it will be coming to Kickstarter probably later in the year, early next year. So you'll be able to see that. It's this kind of Mad Max car wars, guns on your cars, you've got Molotov cocktails, etc. Some special powers in there, and you're just driving around a racetrack trying to be the first to finish while shooting each other, trying to blow each other up. There's ways to recover, etc. It's very luck heavy, but yeah, there'll be a full review coming soon. The other thing that actually arrived this week to review was a copy of Legends Untold. Now this is coming to Kickstarter the 14th of November, so very soon, only 2-3 weeks away. So I'll be trying to do my best to get my review up before the Kickstarter so you can tell whether or not this is one you'll want to back. Now, this is a card game about exploration. It's like an adventure exploring game, quite light fantasy, so it's fairly realistic from what I'm aware. There will be lots of different settings and scenarios, think like Pathfinder, that sort of thing. That's kind of what this is going to be. I'm looking forward to trying it out, and of course you'll be able to see more of it then. So that's enough of my week in review. Sorry. So on to our Q&A segment. So I actually did get a question last week, so thank you to Eric for sending me a question. He's asked, what game will I be giving away in the next Toucan Win That Game? Will it be one that did well on the polls previously and didn't get chosen, or something completely new? The honest answer is, at this point, I do not know. What I will be doing is, probably in a week or two, I will start to look at this. I'll be looking at what's popular, what's affordable, and then probably doing some more polls. It may feature, if there are games that were in the previous ones that I'm still like, well, I'd like to try that. One that I can think of is Tyrants of the Underdark. I want to try that. But my local games cafe, they have it for sale, but they don't have a copy to play. So I'll have to buy it if I want to play it. So I may still look at doing that one. Otherwise, I'll be looking at what's hot, what's out there, what's new releases. I'm not sure there's really that much that there's a huge amount of excitement about, but I will start to look at that in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully by then I will be done with this cold, I will be fully operational, able to think properly, be caught up on all the scripting and recording I'm trying to do for these paid videos that I was doing before my week off. And I'm still working on those, and it's like, oh my god, I don't know what's gone wrong with me, I just cannot get them done. But I will be pushing on this week, I will get them done, and I will be getting, of course, videos hopefully for both Games Fest and the Victoria and Albert Museum of Childhood up, and yeah, fingers crossed I will become more productive, I will get rid of this cold, and to help me do that I am actually waiting for a call back from the doctor to see if they can do anything about this. Okay, so that's probably more than you expected as an answer, but there you go. And of course, if you have any questions for me, or, you know, just want my opinion on something, or just want to make me feel good, then send me a question, because I like the fact that you interact. So, again, thank you to Eric for sending his. So let's talk about the figures then. So we've had the Facebook page 39 weeks, and we're up to 1,855 likes. So not a lot of change there, and definitely less growth than we saw last week. Now that is a pattern you're going to see throughout all of these figures. Very little in the way of growth. In fact, as we move on to talking about Twitter, which we've had the account for 42 weeks, we're actually 4 followers less than last week. Not good, not good. Wrong direction, need to be going up. But at least it's only 4, and obviously I haven't been doing a lot, so there's probably that as a factor. Now, that brings us to YouTube, the channel itself, and 44 weeks the channel has been going, and we're up to 2,613 subscribers, so as I say, not really any change here, and down on last week. Then views, we're at 77,015. So we are shy of that 2,000 a week. Again, you know, this is what, 3rd, 4th week in a row that I've had no videos out. So it's not really surprising that things are dwindling a bit, and I need to start getting into gear, and hopefully that'll kick the views back up a bit. But given that I've done nothing, really that's quite a nice result, I would say. Okay, so where have all these views come from? Why are they going on? Well, I think the fact that it's been Aircon, which I did do a video for their game that they were doing at the con called Air Cards, and I think a lot of people were there in the UK at least, so that was quite busy. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford to travel all the way up to Bradford, but at least I was able to go to Games Fest, so that was good. So I think that might have reduced the views a bit, and then yeah, I don't really know what else. Obviously, no major videos. The videos that were being viewed most was, once again, it was my videos for the Pioneers program, which is a Kickstarter going on now that I did paid videos for. So this is a post-apocalyptic resource management town building game. Really good, really interesting. It's still seeking funding for the next week on Kickstarter, so if you're seeing this, sounds interesting, do check out my videos and the Kickstarter itself. Other than that, it was just the typical evergreen videos, you know, the ones that are always getting views. And so yeah, that's it for this week of Diaries. Thanks for watching, and do the whole subscribing, sharing, etc. You know, interact. I love you all for the time that you do spend with the channel. Okay. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.